Hey, what's up, Scott Balkin here with Imagination Creation Films, and today we're going to be talking about Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K and some problems that some customers are facing. There's been a lot of news about Blackmagic lately. Their launch of the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K has been huge. The unexpected camera has taken over social media as one of the cameras to get in 2019. However, also unexpected was being one of the first to receive a camera, only to find that it showed up looking less than perfect. Now, I heard from a friend who received hers, and when she opened it up, it was scuffed up and had no screen protection. It was very upsetting to her. She felt like she just received a used camera. I saw someone else had scuffs on theirs in a post to Facebook, so I decided to make a post asking if anyone else had received a used camera instead of a new one. I had no idea if I'd even received one reply. I received multiple rather quickly. It appears that this is not isolated. It also became apparent that these were not used, but rather brand new, sealed in boxes. And some people had commented that they were going to wait for a while to let Blackmagic work out the kinks before they order. Sure, there's an old saying about not buying the first year model car to give them time to work out the bugs, but this seems to have been happening on the original 4K and now the second generation 6K. Clearly, this is not something new. Now, the reports that I've gathered so far indicate scuffs, scratches, and even missing or unattached screen protectors, all coming from sealed, brand new boxes. Now, here are a couple of pictures that were sent to me. As requested, I'm leaving their names out for anonymity. Clearly, these are not small scuffs. And I mean, these can't be polished off. These are in the plastic. And I've talked to 4 people already whose camera came with no attached screen protector. They were just laying in the box, like the plastic didn't have any cling to it. Now, these reports are coming in. They're not from disgruntled filmmakers or people trying to create a negative vibe for Blackmagic, but rather hopeful and happy filmmakers who just want a great camera to show up looking new. Now, some people have blown it off saying, well, that's just saving you the heartache from when you scuff it for the first time. And I suppose if you're going to abuse your camera, this would be an okay tactic. However, some people treat their gear rather well, and scuffs can hurt resale value. It seems a little unreasonable to purchase a brand new hail-damaged car and pay full retail. Why should a camera be any different? Now, vendors selling the camera seem to be at a loss as to how to handle these problems, with some simply saying, well, the cameras were new and they have no replacements, to send it back. We'll replace it when we get some more stock. Or send it to Blackmagic, see what they say. Blackmagic even replied to one customer saying that this was the first they'd heard of it. From what we've uncovered, this can't be the first time. This was happening on the 4K model, and it's been out a year. Clearly, there's a lot of confusion as to what exactly to do. So for guidance, I reached out to Blackmagic for comment and asked what customers should do to resolve the issue and expected resolution time. At the time of this video posting, Blackmagic has not responded. Of additional concern, this time from the 4K model, it seems to be that the USB and the HDMI ports are failing. Now, both of these appear to have a weak spot in that they are directly connected to the main board and can break the solder joints rather easily. I'm not exactly sure if that's a Blackmagic problem, but surely you could shore up these connections if they're causing a problem. And several people had contacted me for the USB port failures. And the HDMI seems to be failing as well, although this one could be split on both breaking the solder joints and being overpowered from a faulty third-party power adapter. The jury's still out on this one. Now, does this affect my opinion that this is one of the cameras to get in 2019? Absolutely not. You know, there are a lot of little things that need to be addressed, and clearly some quality control measures need to be enacted if Blackmagic ever wants to be considered a pro-level camera supplier. But in the end, it's about the images you get. And the images you get from this camera are spectacular. Well worth it, in my opinion. The feature set and the specs make this camera hard to pass up, even at twice the price of the 4K model. So in closing, I made this video to bring awareness to a growing and concerning problem. And yes, other manufacturers have had similar issues, if not every manufacturer. And this isn't a bash against Blackmagic, but rather in support of a great camera from a great company that needs to polish their methods a little bit and help their customers understand what to do when issues arise. In the end, we all just want to make beautiful images. Blackmagic, help us help you. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, do feel free to put those in the comment section down below. I do try to read and respond to each and every one, even if it's just to say thank you. I also have a Patreon if you wish to support me that way. I greatly appreciate each and every one of my Patreon supporters. You really do help make this channel happen. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel and click that alert bell. That way you can be a part of this community and you're going to know when I post a new video. Also, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. We'll be friends. And as always, as I like to leave it, don't let your passions center around your life. Let your life center around your passions.